guys. Questions for Brad Kaaya?
Brad, you know, obviously, it's an emotional game, a lot of ups and downs, but it seemed to really hit you harder than maybe some of the other games so far in your career.
Yeah, it's just rough. I mean, we had them right there on the ropes. I mean, I really wanted to win this game. I mean, everyone did. I thought we were going to, but hey, things happen. Got to bounce back.
Going into the game, did you guys expect that you were going to have to be as one-dimensional as you were with I guess 20 yards rushing?
I mean, I never expect that. I never expect that going into a game. But if I have to, carry the offense, I mean, I will if that's what happens. But just got to get it done.
What were they doing that made it so hard to run the ball?
D-line played a really good game. They're cutting off the backside well, coming down hard, and just plugging the gaps up.
But I know you guys made some adjustments there in the second half, but early on it was a lot of the same problems, penalties and third downs.
Mm-hmm.
How are you guys going to finally break through on this? I know we talk about it every week.
Yeah. I don't know. Just go back and watch the film and see what happened. We had a offensive pass interference, couple questionable offsides calls, which they jumped. We jumped. You don't really know. I think there was a chop block. They called it a chop block, or something like that. Except Danny actually, it was a clean cut, and he cut two guys, and they called it a high-low. But he cut two guys. So there's some penalties that we can't control, honestly, and we're just gonna have to overcome those. But the ones that we can control, we're gonna go back to the film and watch and break it down and just get better at it. I mean, bounce back. We can't stand for it. I think last week in practice, we had no tolerance for penalties, and we did a good job this past week in practice cleaning it up. We just got to keep pushing, guys. I'm gonna keep pushing everybody to stop committing those stupid fouls. Stacy had a unnecessary roughness or something like that, or some unplayer, I don't know what, unsportsmanlike conduct. We can't have those. We can't. So it's hard to say, hey, we're gonna set the ball 50 yards back behind the stadium and now go score a touchdown. You know what I mean? So got to clean that up.
You guys were 6 of 9 on third down in the second half. I mean, is that adjustments? Is that what is that? What do you attribute that to?
I don't know. Just completing the ball, just making the play, honestly, and just getting into more manageable third downs.
Rashawn was in here earlier and basically said that you guys will feel bad about it tonight, but when the sun rises tomorrow, it's all about going on and winning the Coastal. I mean, do you feel like there's a lot of positive maybe to take out of this, even though it's a loss?
Yeah. I don't know. I mean, I have to watch the film, of course, again, but we just got to bounce back from it. We can't let what happened last year happen again. We can't let this linger. We got to get right back to it starting tomorrow, honestly. We got the Coastal now, so we got to, I mean, that's been our goal since day one, win the Coastal. And it starts with Virginia Tech this next week, and that's a good team. So we got to bounce back, and I got to push the guys, push the offense, push the defense, push the special teams, push the scout team, honestly. Yeah.
How do you do that?
I mean, just every day in practice, every day in meetings, even more than I have these past couple weeks. Just on everybody, just demand greatness out of everybody, because we can't lose the Coastal. I mean, that's been our goal. We've been working hard these past, the past 8 months. We've been working our tails off, and it's got to show up on game day, honestly.
Sean was saying, maybe the motivation to play these guys again in the ACC championship game. You guys can beat them. It's pretty much what he said.
Yeah, we can definitely beat them. We definitely can. I mean, I told a lot of those guys. I told the defensive coordinator, hey, I'm going to see you again. I mean, I plan on seeing him again, but we have to handle business first in the Coastal. Got to handle it one week at a time. But I mean, I plan on seeing those guys again. That's just my plan. That's our team's plan. We got to go out there and execute it.
They were batting a lot of balls down tonight.
Mm-hmm.
Did it seem like that was their game plan?
I don't know. I mean, they did a lot last year. It was like 4 third downs last year. They batted balls down. They batted I don't know how many. We just got to get those guys' hands down. Yeah. I mean, it seems like in the second half, rushers get lazy and they sit back there and just wait for the ball to come out and bat it down. So got to find ways to work around that. Got to be ready for it. Next week. Virginia Tech's D-line is good too. I'm sure they'll try and do a lot of the same things, but if all else fails, I'm gonna have to change my arm angle or throw around it. So just work around that.
Last question.
How did you guys leave the locker room there, Brad? Were heads down, were heads up? What were you guys sort of saying to each other as you walked out?
No comment, honestly. No comment. We all know that we could have beaten this team, and we're gonna stay close. Our team's gonna remain tight. I'm sure people on the outside want us to argue and fight with each other, but we're not doing that. We're a family. Everyone's owning up to it. There's no finger pointing ever on this team. Never once in my mind when they scored in the defense did I say, here we go again, Dalvin Cook scoring on our defense. We're going over to their bench and saying, hey, we got you. Hey, Dallas, I got you. Quan, I got you. Let's go. And vice versa. So this loss isn't going to break us.
Thank you.